Hello everyone and welcome to Guiding Star Tarot. So happy to have you here. I hope you're all doing well. Today's PickACard reading is about good news coming your way. There are 3 piles for you to choose from. This is pile number 1 with the red jasper crystal. Okay, pile number 2 with the amethyst crystal. And pile number 3 with the tiger's eye crystal. Just choose the pile that you feel the most drawn to, and after done choosing, just skip ahead to your reading using the timestamps in the description box below. But before we get started, please take a quick moment to hit like and also to subscribe to the channel to not miss any of my future readings. And for those of you interested in the decks that I'll be using for today, you can find them linked in the description box so you can check them out. And without further ado, let's get started with the readings. Hello my lovely pile number 1 and welcome to a reading to everyone who chose the red jasper crystal, as well as who were drawn to the first card with the travel. So for you pile number 1, it feels like this good news coming your way have something to do with traveling, have something to do with either a holiday, a vacation, with maybe moving abroad or being able to study abroad, to work abroad, you know, or just in a different place, maybe in a different city. Doesn't have to be abroad for everyone, although the travel does make me feel like it's about that, because it looks like here with the snail you're taking like your whole home and you're moving to somewhere else, but it can be also to a different city simply, right? So it can be just a different part of your own country. But yeah, for some of you it might be, you know, moving, like good news in regards to moving. But yeah, now since you've got here the snail, it might be the case that you had to wait a long time for this good news, or this good news for you, it feels like it's coming really slow. For some it might be expected news, that's why I'm saying like it might come really slow since the snail, but for others could be just unexpected news. Right, let's take a look at your oracles now, pile number 1, and see more about the good news coming your way. Pile number 1. Oh my god, look at that. No place like home. Pile number 1, this is like a very clear message for you, and it feels like it's truly in regards to a new home, a new place that feels like home. So for some of you it might be a new as I say, like country, a new neighborhood, you know, moving to a new home, maybe even a new home with different roommates. Yeah, depending on the situation, maybe you're moving finally on your own, right? But it does feel like it's going to be a place you call it home. So it will feel comfortable, it will feel safe, it will feel secure, you will feel at peace and calm, and most importantly, it's just gonna feel like you can be yourself, you can totally like relax and just like feel safe in that space, right? For some of you it might be about a contract, about purchasing a home, maybe like building a home. For others it might be paperwork, you know, this good news might be in regards to paperwork, in regards to a new home, maybe abroad, as I said. But yeah, it does feel like it's in regard to that energy. Let's see what else comes through for pile number 1. Okay, you've got here chopped wood, and you've got here some open doors, right? So again, like a new home. And also here with the, you know, the broom and everything, it feels like you're either going to, you know, like clean your own new home, or you're going to redecorate, or have the opportunity to just, you know, buy or purchase or rent a new place and like make it your own, just so it feels like it's your home, and it's gonna make you feel like it's your place. Sorry, I was just like stumbling on my words a little bit. But yeah, like truly as I said, like maybe redecorate, or just have some new doors opening up for you, and you're going to be, you know, kind of having the opportunity to work in order to build your own place. Again, it can be about decorating, it can be like literally building a home or buying a home, but this can also represent, metaphorically speaking, with the broom and the kind of, you know, work, you know, just like mundane work with the chopped wood and being like hardworking and all that. It can be the energy of just making yourself alive, you know, somewhere else, you know, or yeah, like basically building a life somewhere where you're going to be completely yourself and be able to live a life in alignment that feels comfortable, that makes you feel like it's your home, you know, making friends, connections that all embody this whole energy of feeling like you found your place, if that makes sense, right? So this can be also metaphorically speaking, that you're building something as in your life, a new life somewhere else. Or yeah, it can be literal, yeah, as in like cleaning or building something. But this is about also the mundane life, about the mundane, you know, things that you can do, such as like simply having a new lifestyle, like a new everyday routine somewhere else, right? So yeah, this can have something to do with those good news about this new life, this new home for you. Let's see what else comes through for you, pile number 1, about the good news. Adjustments are required, 3rd quarter moon. Okay, so you've got here also energy of change, of adjustments that you might feel like are required. You might not feel happy or fulfilled in your current space, in your current life situation. And deep down, you feel like the need of certain adjustments and changes. And I feel like these good news are going to bring that for you. Okay, to have the opportunity to make the adjustments that are required. Maybe these adjustments have something to do with your place, about redecorating, right? And redoing your home, and traveling might be like a way of you being inspired to do it, right? And it makes sense like that for some of you maybe. All right, let's see what else comes through for pile number 1 about these good news that are coming your way. The answers you need are coming. Yeah, I do feel like for the majority of you, I did feel that right from the start of the reading. But a lot of you in pile number 1 are actively, I mean, yeah, like passively, but actively waiting, like for some news, for this good news. Like you're waiting for them. You're having something that you want to receive. You have something in your mind you're already wishing for, and you are just waiting for these good news, for these answers. But the good news is that these good news that are coming your way are basically the answers that you need, that will arrive for you. Okay, and since you've got here like the 3rd quarter moon, this really feels like this whole energy is gaining momentum, and this whole situation, this wish, these answers that you want, these good news are basically being prepared by the universe for you. And then with the full moon in Gemini, it feels like it's coming to completion. Also, Gemini is all about communication, so maybe it has something to do with good news that, or answers, right, that you wait to be communicated, like contracts, paperwork, answer to interviews, you know, to job, to relocate, or just contracts, you know, for a new home, or maybe offers for a new home, depending on how it resonates. But it does feel like your wish is going to come to completion. Something is coming to completion, and those are the good news as well. All right, let's take a look at your tarot cards, pile number 1, and see more about these good news that are coming your way. All right, so you have the Knight of Swords. Speaking of communication, this is energy of answers coming in, of progress, of answers that are coming really fast. Like this is fast-paced energy. So things are going to shift, like adjustments are going to happen pretty quick for you. And you're going to feel like everything kind of gains momentum, as you said, and progress is really fast, which is good. But yeah, Knight of Swords is also about someone coming in and communicating something for you. So maybe the person that you're expecting the good news from, Page of Wands, this could be your energy, waiting and feeling excited, looking forward, having wishes, having dreams, having a vision, you know, and planning for it, being excited, looking forward to it, being filled with passion. And it might be like these good news are going to ignite that in you. Like now you might be in the waiting period, but now here with the Page of Wands, it shows that these good news that are going to be communicated to you might bring that energy in you. So feeling excited and planning for this new home, like being all excited and looking forward to this traveling experience, for this relocation, for this, you know, whatever situation it is, a new job. But it feels like it will really make you feel excited and passionate, or it's something that you're wishing really strongly. And it's going to make you really happy, by the way. Queen of Cups. All right. Let me just gather all your tarot cards. 8 of Wands. Oh my god, speaking of communication, I just want to say like really quickly, I know I said I'm gonna gather all cards, but I just want to say it quickly because I might lose that message for some reason. Like yeah, 8 of Wands. This is about communication that might be coming in the form of online or long distance, like from someone far away. So it could be like online offers, opportunities, or communication. But this is truly like bringing opportunities, right? So these good news are going to bring you lots of opportunities. And again, it's about all that fast-paced energy and passion, feeling excited, right? And here with the Queen of Cups, I'm just going to address this since it came through as well. This is about you tuning in inwards, like basically connecting more with your own feelings, with yourself pretty much, and maybe having like this good news as a form of self-love, as a form of you being able to practice more self-love, maybe having your own home, having your own space, feeling peaceful, feeling like your emotions coming into balance from having this sense of safety and comfort and stability. Right? Page of Cups. Yeah, this is like you've got a lot of energies about answers and good news in a reading that is about good news, which is amazing. But yeah, Page of Cups, Page of Wands, like Page usually brings good news. Page usually brings news, but in your case they're really amazing good news. And with the Page of Cups, I'm sensing like you're going to feel like really playful, really creative, like really having fun and enjoying this process, maybe of redecorating, maybe of having your own home, of like the whole process of it, right? Maybe of traveling, like having fun, meeting new people with the 8 of Wands, like having a lot of people you meet, connecting with people all around the world, or just having engaging into fun activities. And also like could be a desire that is something that you have it in your heart, like really strongly with this Queen of Cups, and being able to follow your heart with this good news, your heart's desire, and with the Page of Cups as well. But yeah, this is all about like getting into that child heart energy, playful energy, feeling like youthful energy, right? So really having fun and enjoying. Let's see one more tarot card for you, pile number 1. Oh my god, the World. Yeah, so it's either you're traveling all around the world, or you're going to be backpacking, or you're going to be able to relocate somewhere else abroad, or you're going to be able to communicate and connect with people from all around the world. But also the World signifies that completion that I was talking about earlier, like something comes to completion and a new cycle starts off, a new brand new chapter starts for you with this good news, pile number 1. Either be it a home, a new home, a new job, a life abroad, or just simply like a new life somewhere else where you're kind of traveling, right? And you're relocating, and it will feel so like home and so peaceful and calm and safe and comfortable. All right, so pile number 1, this is everything that I have for you today. I really hope you enjoyed your reading. If you did, don't forget to hit like and also subscribe to the channel to not miss any of my future readings. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you in my next one. Until then, take care. Bye bye. Hello my dear pile number 2, and welcome to your reading to everyone who chose the amethyst crystal, as well as who were drawn to the second card with the transform. So pile number 2, it feels like these good news that are coming your way are going to bring a big transformation, are going to bring a big change for you. Or with this transform could be either your life transforming, or could be yourself, like your own energy transforming. Maybe it's like about a new lifestyle, a new you, a new version of yourself, right? Or just something simply in your life that is about to change, to shift into a new chapter. Okay, now let's take a look at your oracles, pile number 2, and see more about this good news coming your way. All right, so you have here milk and honey, okay, with a beautiful rainbow. This is card of abundance, of prosperity, of hope. And you have fork in the road, and this is also speaking about a change, right? It's kind of like you finding yourself at a pivot point in your life where you're heading towards like a different direction. Could be that it's the energy that you might be experiencing right now. Maybe you, pile number 2, are finding yourself at a fork in a road where you have to kind of choose between 2 different paths, or could be like career paths or living situations, or you know, what you want to be doing in regards to any aspect of your life. Could be about just any decision, you know, in regards to what you want to be doing. And you might find yourself at a point where you might be feeling lost, or just, you know, not knowing which is the best option for you. But it feels like these good news that are coming your way might help you decide, for some of you in pile number 2, which path is the best, or will help bring some clarity and will help transform your life from this lost feeling or state of mind to like a place of abundance, as I said, with milk and honey, like bringing hope into your life in some way, making you feel hopeful, making you feel divinely supported, you know, as this card pictures it, you know, with this divine guidance and protection from above. So it feels like you're going to feel with this good news that universe has your back, and you feeling supported, guided, and divinely protected, as well as more hopeful. And I'm sensing like this good news will transform your life into a life of abundance, of prosperity, of wealth, or of just more enjoyment, right? With the milk and honey, making life sweeter for you, or feel sweet, feel enjoyable, and you being able to savor your life, if that makes sense. All right, let's take a look at some other oracles. You're very close to achieving your goal, right? So although this energy of confusion or not knowing, right, and feeling lost, you're actually very close to achieving your goal. So with this transformation, it feels like this good news will bring you to your goal, okay? You're already very close, and will bring something to completion into your life, and it will bring you to fulfilling a wish, a goal, reaching to a milestone, you know? But yeah, let's see what else comes through for you, pile number 2. A fiery climax approaches, full moon in Aries. Right, so yeah, for sure, with full moon, something coming to completion. It feels like a very intense, like emotionally intense, overwhelming perhaps, with like a lot of emotions, or roller coaster of emotions is coming like to an end, you know, like a chapter like that I was just describing as a roller coaster of emotions is coming to an end. Maybe it involves these feelings of being lost, of not knowing what's best for you, or what to do, or what path to take onto, like finding yourself at a fork in the road, right? And it feels like this kind of chapter comes to conclusion, comes to a completion, right? And your life is about to transform with this good news, pile number 2, which is going to bring you a new life, I'm sensing, right? And also in this new life, it feels like you're going to have a goal that you're very, how do I put it? Like you're very interested in, you know, in achieving, is going to come to completion, to fruition. All right. But yeah, it does feel like this fiery climax, you know, this chapter ending is one that, as I said, is filled with a lot of emotions, of fire energy, right? So there's a lot of fire energy. So this is energy of being passionate about something. Maybe you're finding yourself lost as not knowing how to achieve that goal, or what is the best route to reach to that goal. And these good news that are coming in will bring you hope, and it will make things easier for you to achieve to that goal, and will help transform your life and your situation into coming to completion of that goal, right? Yeah, okay. Since, you know, I'm just looking at these cards, it feels like from this intense roller coaster, of emotions, you're reaching to a place of feeling rather calm, peaceful, enjoying life, a life of relaxation, or just being able to just relax, yeah, and wind down and not be so like overwhelmed, not feel so like, you know, like everything is so intense, but rather feel more calm, more peaceful, more hopeful, right? And enjoyable. All right, let's take a look at your tarot cards now. Pile number 2, Knight of Swords. about this good news coming your way. Pile number 2, you have here Page of Cups. It's interesting. I think we've got these 2 cards in pile number 1 as well. 5 of Pentacles and 4 of Pentacles. Okay, so it does come up here as energy of feeling lost again with the 5 of Pentacles. This is energy of feeling out of place, out of out of place, and feeling like you're not belonging somewhere, or a lack of stability, a sense of lack, a sense of loss, or a sense of feeling alone, or just feeling lost, right? And with the 4 of Pentacles, this is also energy about holding too tightly onto something that's no longer serving you, something that you were very intensely holding on to, that deep down it's not serving you. And I feel like these good news are going to take you out of that resistance energy, are going to take you out of that box, right? And it's going to help you become more open and release certain things and be able to access that more lighthearted, free, independent energy of freedom, of enjoyment, of simply just enjoying life more. Page of Cups is all about having fun and accessing that playful energy, that energy of enjoyment and having fun, and not taking things so intensely, or not putting so much pressure on yourself. And with the Knight of Swords, it feels like things are gonna be finally moving rather than feeling stuck and resistant. It feels like there's space and openness and movement, in energy flow when it comes to your life with this transformation, with these changes, right? And it was going to help you or allow you to move forward, to progress, to have more clarity on on where you want to be heading towards, what path is best for you, following your heart, but also stop overthinking so much. Maybe you're caught up in that of energy and spiral of overthinking and constantly putting so much pressure, but it feels like you're just simply gonna move forward and you're gonna take initiative without that much pressure, and just simply moving with the flow of things and enjoying and just making a decision, right? 5 of Swords. So it might be like these good news are gonna help you decide easier, right? 5 of Swords and 8 of Pentacles. So it feels for you, pile number 2, that this good news might be either earnings in regards to business that you felt stuck into. Maybe you were contemplating whether to try new things, to implement new things, new projects, new elements, just changes, right? Maybe it is about not necessarily like career or business. Maybe it's about what to be doing in a relationship, or in terms of your own life, in terms of connections. But it feels like something that I've been putting in a lot of effort into will pay off, and it will feel like the energy is getting less stuck, less stagnant, less of resistance, and more about letting go and releasing, which is gonna bring an energy of freedom, right? And feeling more lighter, feeling more light and feeling more free, instead of just being so resistant and stuck. So it's not about giving up here for you, pile number 2. It's about changes with these good news that are going to bring in progress. It's going to bring in results that are going to come more effortlessly. And also it's about releasing, it's going to help you release certain things that, you were holding onto so tightly, that were actually not doing you any good, not bringing you any value. 5 of Swords is about ending a battle. So can be in a battle, the constant struggle, pressure, and overthinking. Maybe it is like conflict with people, or a situation that you find yourself into. Maybe like a workspace, maybe a connection, a friendship that was constantly so filled with intense emotions and not peaceful and calm, and just a beautiful connection that was supposed to be feeling that way, right? And it was constantly based only on misunderstandings and having to be in conflict, or there's been tension, right? And it does feel like that is about to change, that situation is about to transform from this energy of conflict and misunderstandings, or in a battle, or just battle in general, you know, maybe with people you're currently living with, or your living situation. Maybe that's why you're feeling so out of place. But whatever the situation is, it feels like you've been holding on for too long, and it's just like not bringing you any good. And deep down, you know, you feel it. It's not for you. It feels like it's not part of your journey anymore, or is something that is not in alignment with you anymore. And maybe you've been working towards getting out of this situation or fixing this situation, but it feels like in one way or another, it's going to, like, these good news are going to bring the end of this more tough situation, and is going to help you get closer and achieve this goal, right, that you've been working towards, and shift your life or your situation into a more peaceful, hopeful one, and enjoyable one, okay, rather than being in this you know, kind of like fighting mode. Okay, so this is everything that I have for you today, my dear pal number 2. I really hope you enjoyed your reading. If you did, don't forget to hit like and also subscribe to the channel to not miss any of my future readings. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you in my next one. Until then, take care. Bye bye. Hello, my dear pal number 3, and welcome to your reading to everyone who chose the Tiger's Eye crystal, as well as who were drawn to the third card with Liberty. And this card tells me that these good news that are coming your way, pal number 3, are going to bring you a sense of freedom, of liberation in some way. And also, since you've got this picture of the witch hat, really makes me feel like you're manifesting this good news. Okay, pal number 3, like you're about to receive or experience true magic, okay, into your life that is going to bring you a sense of freedom. Maybe it is financial freedom, financial independence. Maybe it is independence in any other form that might apply to your life, but it feels like it's going to feel magical, and you're going to manifest that, pal number 3. All right. Now, let's take a look at your oracles and see more about these good news that are coming your way, pal number 3. Okay, you've got here Observer. So it might be about something that you kept an eye onto for quite a while now, or something that you've been, like, you know, observing, wishing for, but kind of having to wait patiently or keep an eye on. So maybe it is about independence and liberty in form of living situation. Maybe it is like you observing and keeping an eye on house or home offers, you know, renting offers. Maybe it is about observing and noticing certain like numbers and sales and increasing in your earnings, if it's about financial independence. But yeah, let's take a look at your other oracle from this deck and see what else comes through when it comes to this good news coming your way. Whoa, okay. Co-create. So maybe it is about a business that is, you know, between you and someone, like you are having a partner in business. Maybe it is about a project, you know, that you're creating with someone. Or for a lot of you, pile number 3, this co-creation energy, which means basically working together with another party and creating together like something, could be you creating your dreams to reality with the universe, like working together with the universe and co-creating, right? Like manifesting this good news. With the Observer, could be that you're waiting for this good news, or you're expecting to hear some news about this situation. Maybe it is about business, maybe it is about a project you have together with someone, maybe it is about like a promotion, something that has to do with working together in a team, maybe. But yeah, it does feel like, you know, you're going to get a sense of liberation, a sense of release as well, altogether with a sense of independence with this good news. So some of you might be observing, you know, to see what the results are going to be in regards to something in your life that these good news are going to be about. I hope that makes sense. All right, let's see what we have here. A time to give rather than take with new moon in Virgo. It feels like these good news are going to bring with it also opportunity, or for you to express yourself, to create, to give, to share to share your knowledge, to share yourself, to share something like that it's yours, a gift, wisdom, knowledge, information. And with the new moon, it feels like a new chapter, new project, something that is new, and it's going to start growing. It's bringing new growth into your life with this good news. And you've got the Virgo energy, you've got the observer energy, so it really feels like it's something that you're planning for, or something that you're gonna have opportunity to put plans and things that you've been thinking about into like action, and to apply it to reality and start creating it, start on these maybe ideas that you might have, right? Maybe you've been observing to find the right timing, to find the right circumstances, to start onto this. But it feels like with this good news, you're gonna get the liberty to start doing that, to express yourself, to share, to create something, to give, okay? And to start like building something, to have the opportunity for something to start growing, for growth to happen. It will allow, it will bring the freedom and allow something to grow, the growth of something in your life. And you also have full moon in Pisces, balance, spirituality, and practicality. So with this card, it feels like you also got the co-create, you've got here like the Pisces energy. So it feels like it might be either finding a partner, a working partner, a collaboration might be, like this good news might be about collaboration for some of you, a partnership, something that will help maybe bring you something that you felt like it was lacking, or it will help bring balance in some way. Okay, either like this good news will bring that balance into your life, an opportunity for you again to put your ideas, your inspiration, what you have to share, in words, into practical steps and actions, right? Or it could bring balance into your life, as in like, bring something that you needed, right? Like that practical aspect, or bring the opportunity to take steps into the 3D, into reality, right? Full moon represents completion, a whole, right? So in some regards, this good news will bring something to become complete, accomplished as a whole, and it will feel something like a void, that will basically create and bring that balance, that union, and that beautiful balance and complementing, two aspects that are equally important, such as spirituality and practicality, and put all those into one and combined, creating a whole that will create success, or bring, bring some sort of completion, into your life, and the ability to create more, to build more, to grow, right? Let's take a look at your tarot cards now, pile number 3, and see more about what you have. 2 of Swords. It feels like maybe a lot of you have been feeling stuck or blocked, or feeling like experiencing some sort of stagnation, feeling maybe like you're battling obstacles constantly in order to keep your freedom. But you're gonna you're gonna receive some good news that are going to bring you that freedom, and no longer having to fight all these wraps that are trying to tie you in and holding you back, right? So also with the blindfold, it feels like it's going to bring you vision, inspiration, clarity, awareness, right? Guidance, and no longer feel confused or stuck. You have here 9 of Pentacles. Oh my God, this is about, remember how I said financial freedom? This is about passive income. This is about financial stability and abundance and prosperity without much effort. Okay, so it really feels like, there's going to be a lot of growth in that aspect, in that material aspect for you, pile number 3. This 9 of Pentacles can also represent comfort, stability, maybe in other aspects that are, still material aspects, such as like living situation, property, lifestyle overall, just feeling more abundant and more prosperous and more stable, and therefore you can feel more relaxed and calm and grounded and just enjoy, right? You have here 6 of Cups. So this is either an opportunity or an offer coming for you that will help you bloom, will give you the opportunity to blossom, okay? To thrive. Pile number 3. Page of Wands. Yeah, it's gonna give you the chance to put your visions into practical steps. And it feels like it's gonna allow you to bring that passion, that inspiration, that those gifts that you have and all that passion, to put it into a practical plan and to actually start doing it rather than just planning, looking forward to it, or envisioning a vision. Yeah, bringing a vision come to life. It feels like an offer, an opportunity. It might be a partnership, might be a collaboration, might be some sort of opportunity for you to help you put a vision into practical steps and allow you to thrive, to blossom, and to bring growth and more money into your life. 8 of Swords. You've been feeling really stuck. I'm sensing pile number 3. Really stuck, really lost. And it does feel like maybe you've been looking for the chance, the opportunity to break free, and now these good news are bringing that for you. Okay, with the Liberty, you're manifesting this freedom, this independence. Page of Pentacles. Oh my god, pile number 3. It feels for the majority of you is going to resonate as in a business idea. Okay, an idea about making money that you might have, a vision, something that you're passionate about, something that you have that passion and inspiration, and you feel ignited with all that driven energy, and you feel excited about it, and it feels like you're finally gonna have the opportunity to put it into practice, and it will result in a very prosperous idea that's gonna bring you stability and abundance for the long term. For some of you, it might be a partnership that's coming in, someone coming in with an idea as well, which you'll both combining will help bring that balance and create that growth and something more and bigger. For some of you, this can be a business, a company. That's what I meant, a company, an employer, someone that will bring you, it can be a job offer, receiving a job opportunity, a better position, something that you've been either looking forward to or trying to see something better. Maybe you were just feeling stuck and looking for something better, and now that's coming in. These good news are going to bring you that, which the co-creation can be, as I said, between 2 parties, you and a company, right? But it's going to give you, basically, whatever this is, it's going to give you the chance to express yourself, to do something that you feel excited about, that you enjoy doing, but also bring you good money, right? It's going to help bring balance into your life in some way. All right, so pile number 3, this is everything that I have for you today. I really hope you enjoyed your reading. If you did, don't forget to hit like and also subscribe to the channel to not miss any of my future readings. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you in my next one. Until then, take care. Bye-bye.